All right, guys, here we go. We're jumping back into John chapter 4. Remember, we just left off with Jesus and the Samaritan woman. And she says, I heard that the Messiah called Christ is coming, and when he comes, he'll report to us all things. And Jesus says to her, I am he, the one speaking to you. That's where it left off. So 427, we'll try to do a couple paragraphs today, try to keep moving along here. Kai epi tuto ealthan hoi mathetai autu kai ethaumadzon hati meta gunaikas elale udes mentoi apen ti zetes e ti lales mate autes. And in the meantime, his disciples came and marveled. Actually, imperfect here. Notice we've got an augment out front. We've got no stem change. We've got no sigma. They were marveling, right? See how that kind of intensifies. It's not just that they were surprised. They marveled when they came back. Like they continually, like they were ongoing surprised that he was speaking with a woman. And here we have another imperfect. This is the ongoing speaking. Like they're standing there while he's speaking to her, and they continue to be kind of amazed or impressed or shocked or whatever. But notice what happens. But nevertheless, no one said anything. His disciples don't speak up. They just stand there uncomfortably, not knowing what to say. They don't say anything like, what do you seek? What do you want? Or why are you speaking with her? They don't say that. They just stand there uncomfortably. Verse 28. Afekes un tain hudrion autes he gune kai apelthen eis tain pollen kai lege tois anthropois. Okay? So the woman left, therefore, her water pitcher, her bucket, the thing she brought to draw with, she left it and went up into the city and said to the people, here's what she's going to say, verse 29, Dute edete anthropon has apen moi panta hasa epoiesa, meti hutas esten ha Christos. Okay? Dute edete. Do you recognize these two words? This is what we're studying this class period. Imperatives. She's commanding them. She's compelling them. Come and see a man who said to me all which I did. Okay? Now, again, a little bit of an exaggeration there. Jesus didn't say everything she did, but kind of from her perspective, like, he knew things about me he couldn't have known. Come see this guy who knew all this stuff about me. And then here, this is the Messiah, question mark. This meti makes it kind of like a question, like, is this not the Messiah? Or could this be the Messiah? Something like that. She's asking that question kind of in a positive way. She believes it. She's exploring that in a positive kind of way. She's not saying like, surely this isn't the Messiah, right? She's not saying it that way. She's saying it in a positive kind of way. Verse 30. Ex elthan ek tes paleos kai erkanta pros auton. They went out from the city, presumably the people here, right? They went out from the city and erkanta were coming to him. Notice again the imperfect. This is the third imperfect we've seen in this little paragraph, kind of this sense of ongoing action, okay? It's not Ealthon, they came to him. It's erkanta, they were coming to him, right? You get this idea that he's kind of, posting up outside the city, and there's kind of this steady stream back and forth of people come to him, or maybe not even back, just coming forth, and this crowd growing. You get this active kind of sense because of the use of that tense there, right? And they were coming to him. And now the story switches a little bit. We get this little diatribe between Jesus and the disciples, and here's what we see, verse 31. Ento mataxu eroton auton hoi mathetai legantes, Rabbi phage. In the meantime, the disciples were questioning, another imperfect here. They don't just say, hey, Jesus, have you had any food? They were questioning him over and over. They were questioning him, saying, notice the participle there, Rabbi, eat, right? That's what they're urging him. They're questioning, come on, Rabbi, you got to eat. Verse 32, Hade apen autois ego brofen echo phagein hein humes uk oidate. And he said to them, I have food. Ego, echo, I have. Brosin is food. I have food, phagein, to eat. You notice the infinitive there from last class, right? I have food to eat, which you do not know. Okay? I have food to eat that you don't know about. Verse 33. Elegon, another imperfect. Elegon un hoi mathetoi pros alelus, me tis anenken auto phagein. His disciples were saying to one another in an ongoing sense. They didn't just say it. They said to each other ongoing, someone not bring to him to eat? In other words, someone must have brought him food, huh? Right? Like he's saying he's got other food that we don't know about. I guess somebody brought him some food, right? It's interesting that John gives us this like internal monologue of what the disciples are thinking. Like how key is this to the scene when, this woman's, it's showing kind of the contrast, right? Is that this woman who you wouldn't expect, to have maybe a very good reaction, to Jesus. She's got a bit of a checkered past, that sort of thing. Runs off and is telling everybody about Jesus and causing quite the stir where people want to come find out more. The disciples can't figure out who's in charge of Jesus's lunch and did somebody already give it to him? You know what I mean? So it's kind of the hilarity of, these guys kind of regular days with Jesus, that sort of thing. Verse 34. Legeo tois ha Jesus emon broma esten hina poieso ta thalema tu pemsantas me kai telioso autu ta ergon. Jesus said to them, my food is in order that I may do, notice what's going on here. This is a subjunctive, right? Notice it's got the aorist tense formative there, no augment out front. This isn't a past tense aorist. This is an aorist subjunctive, right? What's our hint other than those that I just pointed out? What are our hints that this is subjunctive? Yeah, it's that hina right before, right? That's screaming to you that subjunctive is coming right around the corner. My food is that I might do the will of the one who sent me, right? Notice the participle there, the one who sent me, and I may complete his work. Okay, that's a pretty good sentence as far as word order. It just flows pretty well. That I may complete his work. Why is it that he may do the will and that he may complete? Well, because it's uncertain. It's future. Okay, even though we trust Jesus to do it, I mean, he's presenting that from a language perspective as a subjunctive. It's this realm of possibility. Like, hey, I'm going to move forward because I'm going to do this work. That's still the realm of possibility, just the way we use language. Okay, a few more verses here. 35. Uk humes legete hati eti tetramenos esten kai ha therismas erkatai edu lego humin eparate tous ophthalmos hemon kai theasaste tas koras hati lukai asen pros therismon. We'll save the ade for the next verse because it starts off that next sentence. Do you not say that still 4 months, like 4 more months there are 4 more months and then the harvest is coming? Okay. So farming kind of analogies. Like, don't you guys say that there's 4 more months and the harvest is coming? Behold, I say to you, lift up your eyes. Look at the imperative here, right? Lift up your eyes and see, theasaste, another imperative. Lift up your eyes and see the fields because they are white to harvest. Okay, we'll finish this little paragraph here. Ede ha theridzon misthon lambane kai sunage karpon ace zoane ionion hina has baron hamu kare kai ha theridzon. The one who reaps wages, receives wages, and gathers fruit into life eternal, into eternal life, in order that the one who sows may rejoice, also the one who reaps, or the reaper, together. may celebrate together with the one who reaps. Okay, so the sower and the reaper get to celebrate together. 37. Engar tuto ha lagos esten alethinas, hati alas esten ha speron, kai alas ha theridzon. For in this the word is true, that another is the sower and another is the reaper. Or we might say that one is the sower and another is the reaper, right? Technically, these mean another, but you get the idea, right? We want to be faithful to that English. That one sows and another reaps, okay? 38. Ego apostela humas, theridzein hauk humes, kakapiakate, aloi, kakapiakasen, kai humes, ace ton kapan, auton, ace aleluthate. I sent you to reap what you did not labor for. I sent you to reap that you did not labor for. Others have labored. By the way, notice the perfect, which you have not labored for. Others have labored. That perfect just really stands out, even when you don't know the word, right? Others have labored, and you have entered into their labor. Okay? Others have done this work. You, disciples, have the opportunity to go in and harvest, right? This is the side conversation that's going on while the Samaritans are getting their stuff together and starting to come out and check out Jesus. John gives us this insight of Jesus' side conversation with the disciples. Kind of interesting, huh? All right, guys, good stuff. Keep reading, keep practicing, keep going. We'll see you again soon, guys. God bless.